So before we start the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video, as it helps the channel grow. So, let's get into it. Alright, it's fight week, and we got a good one coming up this Saturday, when Erickson the Hammer Lubin takes on the towering inferno Sebastian Fundora. This fight is almost guaranteed to be a high-octane, high-action fight, and it's probably the best fight of the weekend. In this video, I'm going to give you all my preview and prediction on how the fight will go and who I think will win. So, without further ado, let's get into it. What's up, guys? KT here, back at it with another video. Today, we're talking boxing. Big week, big month for boxing. This just happens to be one of the fights I was looking forward to. This fight definitely has an opportunity to be a fight of the year candidate, with just the way the fighters are stacked up against each other. So let's get started. Obviously, Erickson the Hammer Lubin, he was one of the premier junior middleweights in that division before his brutal loss to Jermell Charlo. He's 24-1 with no draws, has 17 KOs. This guy was a flat-out beast at junior middleweight before he ran into Jermell Charlo. He's 26 years old, he's 5'9", and he has a 74-inch reach. He is from Orlando, Florida. For Lubin, ever since that loss to Charlo, he's rattled off let me see, 6 wins in a row. He's just rattled off 6 wins in a row, with 3 of those wins coming by knockout. Obviously, his last fight was against Jason Rosario, a former champion in himself. And before that, he fought Terrell Gasha, who we just saw fight this weekend. Now, for Erickson Lubin, he has... I like Erickson Lubin. He's one of the most unique characters in the sport of boxing. He has a name for both his fists. I can't remember what their names are, but yeah, he has a name for both his left and his right fist. So I think that's funny. But don't get me wrong. Erickson Lubin can flat out box. He's really good on the inside. He's really good on the outside. He broke down Jason Rosario and knocked him out clean in that 6th round. Now, what does Lubin have to do to be able to be successful in this fight? Well, the big issue that Lubin is going to have is Fundora's incredible size for a junior middleweight. And you know, the thing about Fundora is he doesn't fight like a tall fighter. Despite being 6'6" and an 80-inch reach, yes, 6'6", an 80-inch reach for a junior middleweight, Sebastian Fundora does not fight like a tall fighter. Sebastian Fundora is going to come forward and apply unrelenting pressure on Erickson Lubin. So how do you counteract that? Well, what Lubin has to do is he has to go to the body and use a jab. Particularly use the jab to the body and throw crisp body shots. Fundora is tall, and that makes him menacing to some other fighters or less talented fighters. But with Lubin, if he can go to the body and systematically break down Sebastian Fundora, he can win this fight. I don't think he's intimidated by the size. I don't think he's intimidated by the reach. I think he knows what he has to do. That's the one quirk about Fundora that I have an issue with, is that he doesn't fight like he's 6'6" and has an 80-inch reach. So he's susceptible to body shots. So if Lubin can take advantage of that, use a jab to keep Fundora up off him, and then go to the body, he can win this fight easily. But with that being said, looking at Sebastian Fundora, the towering inferno, he's 18-0 with 1 draw. He has 12 big wins by way of knockout. He's 6'6", like I said, and has an 80-inch reach advantage for a junior middleweight. Sebastian Fundora is one of the most unique fighters, another one of the most unique fighters in boxing. His last fight was against Sergio Garcia, in which he got a unanimous decision. The fight before that, he fought Jorge Cota, in which he knocked him out. Fundora is talented. You know, this is a guy who can, like, he's so big and so menacing for that division. He just intimidates fighters with his size. He applies incredible pressure for somebody his size and with that reach. And like I said, he doesn't fight like a big fighter. He doesn't fight like a tall fighter, but that doesn't mean he's an easy fighter to beat. You know, to me, he's just a bigger version of, what's that dude's name? Is it Brandon Figueroa or Sebastian Figueroa? I think it's Brandon Figueroa. He's just a bigger Figueroa. He can back you down, apply relentless pressure, hit you with body shots, and knock you out. And the key for him is he's going to have to pin Lubin down. I don't think Lubin is going to want to fight on the inside with Sebastian Fundora. He's going to want to move around the ring, hit him with a couple shots, pop shot to the body, move around the ring, use the ring to his advantage. For Fundora, he's not going to let you do that, and he shouldn't let Lubin do that. He's going to try to cut off the ring, use his size, his overwhelming size, and on the inside, and throw body shots, and just completely overwhelm Erickson Lubin with pressure. So, and that's fine. Fundora, I will think in time he's only 24 years old. He's southpaw too. They're both southpaws. He is from Coachella, California, but his birthplace was in West Palm Beach, Florida. Fundora, he's only 24 years old. I think he still has a lot of time to learn how to be that bigger fighter, how to use the jab more effectively, how to jab his way in. There's no issue with him fighting on the inside. It's just, he just comes straight forward. There's no stopping him. And he just comes straight forward on a straight line all the time. And because of his size, that intimidates fighters, some fighters. But as you get higher up, but just like this one, as you start fighting better competition, are you going to be able to do that against a guy like Erickson Lubin, against a guy like Jermell Charlo? But, yeah, Fundora definitely has a lot of talent. I do see him bringing a big fight, a good fight to Erickson Lubin. That being said, I do not know who's going to win this fight, because it's so even. This fight is so even that I can't even tell. Fundora is very talented. Erickson Lubin is very talented. Erickson Lubin has been a champion before. Fundora has not. But these fighters basically, they counteract each other. Honestly, I don't know who's going to win this fight. You know what? I'm just going to say it. I think this fight might be a draw. I can't pick a winner for this fight. I like Fundora, but I like Lubin too, and they're very good fighters. So I don't know. I think this fight will end in either in a draw. If I had to pick a winner, I'd say I might pick Lubin by a split decision. But honestly, I think this fight is going to be a draw. I think it will go all 12 rounds. I think it will be an interesting fight to watch. It will be a high-octane fight to watch. So we'll see on fight night. Hopefully this fight delivers and it lives up to the hype on Saturday. But that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about this fight in the comment section. Let me know who you guys think will win. Are you going for Lubin? Are you going for Fundora? Explain why in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, hitting that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop one of these boxing videos. It's going to be a busy month for me. So follow me on social media so you get updated when the fights, when fights get made, when fights go live, and everything else. And yeah. I'm out. Peace.